So today I am choosing practice from the book Breathe, Rest, Recover, which some of you know I have spent 2 years writing with my friend and colleague Nadine. And I did a section around the chakras, and I thought it would be really nice to include them for the next few weeks. So this morning we're going to look at Muladhara chakra, which is all about grounding and our stability. So it's really helpful if you come and sit on a chair with your feet flat on the floor and your hips solid on the chair, your back against the back of the chair, maybe using a cushion or support. But if you don't want to be on a chair and you'd rather visualize this from the ground or from a bed, that's also fine. So just take a moment or two to get yourself settled. And I just want to say something about the chakras, and in particular Muladhara chakra. So the chakras are a very important concept in Vedic science and in yoga. They are considered to be our energy centers, and they spin. They spin in a certain vibration, and we want them all to be balanced and in harmony because that then brings us health. So we're going to be working through balancing and harmonizing each center over the next few weeks. So the root chakra or Muladhara is particularly important because it gives the foundation for all the other chakras. And the chakras run parallel to the spine. And there's more detail in the book, but we take in energy or pranas through the air that we breathe, the way that we breathe, and these help to feed our chakras and to bring us energy. So that's not a full explanation, but it's the kind of beginning of the explanation. So the root chakra is at the base of the spine, and it's about our birth and our sense of being here. So if ever you feel disconnected from your body or the present moment, or you don't really feel that you are here or even that you belong, then that usually means that this chakra needs some balancing and it needs some work, which is where the grounding practices come in. I'm just going to talk a little bit about it, but I'm not going to talk too much because I am aware if you have fatigue, that talking is tiring to listen to. But I just want to explain why we are working with the chakras and their meaning over the next few weeks. So when we work with Muladhara, we want to help, it helps us to feel grounded and stable with a feeling of trust and security, both in life and in our sense of self, our sense of body. It's our sense of survival, actually. It relates to the element of earth. And it's this feeling of I am here. So I'm going to invite you now to close your eyes. You might like to take your hand to your heart and just have a sense of welcoming yourself. And have a sense of I am here. And just examine what that means for you without judgment. So just be curious about this idea of I am here and how this makes you feel. And however you feel, uncomfortable, resistance, fatigue, just allow that to be. It's okay. And I'll just talk a little bit more about Muladhara chakra as you sit with your hand on your heart. And say that if this chakra is unbalanced, very often we have a feeling of lack and that we don't have enough. And that might cause us to overconsume in all kinds of directions, not just shopping, but it might be overconsumption of computer, television, alcohol, all kinds of things lead to this feeling of lack. So we're always trying to fill up this black, empty hole. But actually, if we work with stabilizing Muladhara chakra, this really helps us to feel much more balanced. This chakra is all about feeling safe and secure. And every chakra has what's called an asura, which is like an enemy or a threat to the chakra. And the threat to Muladhara is fear. So having a sense of faith and trust and nourishment helps to overcome this. And again, that's what we're looking at this morning. So if we feel we're not present, we have poor boundaries, or we're people pleasers, we're restless, we have insomnia, we're unfocused, these are all problems that indicate that this chakra needs some help. And my teacher in the tradition I teach in says that all of us need help with grounding at these times in what the world is going through. So being grounded is kind of like a responsibility that we need to all take to work on being grounded. So release your hands now. And just take a moment or two, keeping the eyes closed if that's comfortable for you, exploring how your body feels. Have a sense of your feet on the ground and the connection of the soles of your feet with the floor, or if you're lying down, your knees might be bent and you can also feel into the floor. And have a feeling, if you're sitting, of your bottom and your hips solid and balanced. So you're not leaning too far over to the left or the right. Just feel yourself as centered. And think about your relationship with the earth. Have a feeling that the earth is supporting you. And then I'm going to invite you to open your eyes and just look around your space. Look around your room, the objects in it. And have a sense that you belong here and you are part of this. And now again, with the eyes closed, if that's okay for you, just become aware of the rhythm of your breath. And stay with this for a moment without trying to change it. So don't label anything as good or bad, just have a sense of curiosity about your current experience. And see if you can bring a sense of kindness to this observation. So just observing the breath, and also maybe a sense of being in the body. And now I'm going to invite you from where you're sitting or lying to just place your hands around the base of your spine. So we're actually making a physical connection with Muladhara chakra. And we're going to do some optional chanting. So there's what's called a seed mantra for this chakra, which is Lam. So you are invited to chant if you like. So you close your eyes and you visualize this space around the base of your spine as you chant. But if you don't want to chant, you can just breathe. So we'll do this as call and response. I will chant to you, and then you chant to your spine, base of your spine. Lam, lam, lam. Lam, lam, lam. Lam, lam, lam. And then relax your hands, and with the eyes closed, just visualize and feel into this space around the base of the spine. See if you can have any subtle sense of vibration there or movements, or maybe there's nothing, that's fine too. Now we're going to do a little bit more chanting. So we're going to chant Om Shanti, because Shanti, which means peace, and many of you will be familiar with this, it's very often used in yoga, is also associated with our root chakra, because when we chant Om Shanti, it's about nourishment, and it's about faith, it's about trust in life, and it's the most powerful mantra for overcoming fear. So I'd like to invite you to take your hands together at your heart. And then we're going to breathe in and open the arms wide like a cross. And then we're going to chant back to our heart. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take an extra breath if you need to. Do this in your own rhythm and your own breath. So when you're ready, again, take an in-breath, open the arms wide. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Once more, when you're ready, and if you would like, inhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And then close the eyes and either drop the hands back to the knees or leave them on the heart. Just observe how you're feeling now. And again, just see if you can stay in your body and in the present moment, allowing the breath now to become slower. And now see if you can breathe through the nose, if that's comfortable for you. For our breathing practice, we're going to take one hand to the heart, the other to the belly. And we're going to breathe into the hand that's on the belly. Not too deep, but think of the breath as being slow and low, through the nose if you can. If this is too much, return to your normal breathing practice, so you're never forcing anything. Just allow the breath to be relaxed, soft, gentle. My teacher, Dasika Char, used to say, think of the breath as your friend, something that's nourishing you. So this idea of nourishment comes in as we breathe in, and a feeling of release as we exhale. And then again, drop the hands back down to your knees. And bring your awareness to your feet, which are also associated with the root chakra. And just observe the texture of your socks, if you're wearing them, or the floor if your feet are bare. Observe the temperature under your feet and of your feet. Notice if the surface your feet is resting on is soft or hard. And now spread your toes and have a sense of your toes and feet softening and widening on the floor or whatever you are resting on. And feel these two surfaces, the feet and the floor. Feel you're inhabiting your feet. And see if you can cultivate a sense of gratitude for the support of the earth beneath you. And if you can, as you breathe in, visualize that you are inhaling up through your feet, drawing prana up into the body, sending it wherever you feel you need that nourishment today. And as you breathe out through the legs and the feet, allowing the earth to take away anything negative you no longer want to hold on to. And really visualize the earth nourishing you as you inhale. Visualize the in-breath nourishing you and bringing you stability. And then just take a moment or two to think about your posture and how you're sitting. So if you are still sitting, think about being like a mountain that's rising up from the hip bones, space between the crown of the head and the tailbone to open up through the ribs. You might like to just roll the shoulders a few times just to soften the shoulders away from the ears. And think of your mountain rising up through from the hip bones upwards, spine lifting up. But the bottom and the hips and the legs going down into the ground, anchoring you. And then when you're ready, I'd like to invite you, if you would like, to come down to a comfortable lying position. If you want to remain sitting, that's fine too. So I suggest you start with your knees bent and something under your head. Feet are hip width apart, heels in towards your hips. But if you need to, you can bring the knees together. And you can rest the arms away from you with the palms turned up, or you might like to rest the palms on the belly. And just take a moment to feel the weight of your body and the safety of the earth holding you. And allow your body to soften into the earth. And I'd like you to bring to mind a visualization. So imagine that you are a tree that's fallen in a forest and you are gently resting on the nourishing earth. The earth is supporting you, and you're sending little shoots and roots down into the earth to help to hold you and nourish you. You feel the warmth of the peaty soil as it holds you, and just have a sense of the forest embracing you. Smell the smells of the forest, the sounds of the birds, and just have a sense of resting on the earth, allowing the earth to hold you, secure you. Now for our root chakra, for grounding, we're just going to do two very gentle movements. That's all we're going to do this morning. But if you prefer to rest out, you can. Otherwise, please prepare to do some very gentle twisting. So have the knees bent, feet hip width apart, and have the arms out just below shoulder level, like a cross. And what we're going to do is we're going to twist our knees from side to side. And if the knees don't go all the way down, that's fine. Just do what feels comfortable for you this morning. So we're going to take an in-breath where we are. And as we exhale, we're going to take the knees softly and gently down towards the left, keeping the shoulders aligned on the mat. If they don't go all the way down, that's fine. If you need to rest out, do. Then on the next in-breath, we're going to center the knees. Breathing out, we're going to twist over to the right. Working with the breath, moving with the breath. Inhale to center in your own breathing rhythm. Exhale, knees go towards the left, all the way down. Head rolls to go with the right shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, knees to the right, head to the left. But obviously you're moving in your own rhythm, not mine. But the head and knees go in the opposite direction. The movement comes on the out breath and you center on the in breath. Rest out whenever you need to. So just do that movement a few times. And when you're ready, come back to center. And then we're just going to explore rocking. So take the knees over the belly, hold around the knee or below the knee, whatever is comfortable, and just take some rocking movements from side to side. Just explore how that feels, but be very aware of the tailbone. Muladhara chakra, just feel it moving. You can make your rocking slow, you can make it fast, you can make little movements or bigger movements. Just explore what feels most nourishing for you. And then come back to center. Hold around the knees. And we're just going to move, make circles with our hips. So have the knees together. Breathing in, push the knees away from you and open the knees wide. Breathing out, bring them back together. So we're circling the hips. If you're not sure, you can look up at the screen. But again, keep your awareness around the base of the spine. Just feel those subtle movements around the back as we move. And then we can take that in the opposite direction. And when you're ready, drop your feet to the mat. You can either lie with the knees bent, or if you don't have back issues, you might like to now stretch the legs out. Have the feet apart. Turn the palms up to the ceiling or rest them on your belly. And just take some resting breaths, allowing yourself to become still. Remembering that we rest between movements, we rest between our postures or our asanas in yoga, so that we are letting the body restore and nourish and recalibrate. But we're also setting up a pattern so that when we're off the mat, we remember that we rest between activities also in our everyday life. So just use this time to be curious about how you are now, emotionally, mentally, physically, just observing your state of being. And if the mind wanders, just come back to the breath. And then we're just going to do one more posture before we come down to relax. So if you have anything under your head, please remove it. And when you're ready, bend the knees, having the feet hip width apart, just for a gentle bridge posture, a gentle back bend. So lengthen the back of the neck by tucking the chin down towards the chest. The feet are hip width apart, heels coming up towards the buttocks, palms are down next to the hips. And just take a moment or two, again, to feel that you've arrived in your body, noticing your points of contact with your support, the weight of the head, the shoulder bones, tailbone, soles of the feet. And then we're going to lift right foot up and drop it, and the left foot up and drop it. So we're stamping our feet side to side 2 or 3 times, just to remind us of our feet and our sense of grounding, our sense of being here in our body, in this space, in this moment. And then when you're ready, and if you would like, breathe in, pushing on the hands and the feet to lift the hips, to come gently up towards the shoulders. You don't have to lift too high. Be kind to your energy levels. Take a few breaths here. And when you want to come out on an out breath. And if that was enough for you, rest out. Otherwise, you can take yourself through that once or twice more. Breathing in to lift the spine and the bottom to come onto the shoulders. And then you come out on an out breath. Keep the knees stable so they don't float apart. Keep the chin in towards the chest. Just do whatever feels right for your energy levels. And then again, resting with the knees bent, and bring your focus into the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet and the tailbone. Again, feel the weight of your body and this sense of being supported by the earth. And then again, to counter pose like we just did with the twist, we take one knee, then the other over the belly, and we rock out from side to side. When you're ready, drop the feet to the mat. Stretch out the legs, and then get yourself ready for our relaxation. So we're going to do a yoga nidra. Again, this is one that's from the book. And if you would like to make yourself warm and comfortable, please do so. So I'll just give you a moment or two to use cushions under your head, under your knees, blankets, socks, whatever you need to keep yourself warm. Because your temperature does drop when you relax. And you might like to use an eye mask too. And I will take you out of the relaxation, but always remembering that if you want to carry on relaxing and staying down, you can. So just take a moment or two to settle. Just scan your body and see if there are any areas that you could relax a little further. And if you feel you have relaxed, just see if you can let go just 10% more. Let go 10% more. Make any final adjustments, moving in ways that help you to find a supported and restful position. And if it's okay for you, just bring awareness to the breath for a moment or two. And then bring your awareness to the belly, inviting the breath to move up and down in a slow, rhythmic way. With each inhale and exhale, as you invite soft, quiet, slow and low breathing, just become aware of the breath as nourishment. Take a few moments as you settle into this rhythm of soft navel breathing. Allow every inhale to invite a sense of energy, vitality, and each exhale, a sense of release. We're going to repeat a few words of self-compassion now before we begin to explore the body. So repeat the following as a silent mantra. My mind is peaceful, my body is peaceful. Repeat this silently to yourself a few times. We now begin a rotation of awareness around the body. Focus on each part of the body as you hear it, but then move on to the next part. If anything disturbs you, such as noises outside, just let that be part of your experience and come back to my voice. Bring your awareness to your right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm of the right hand, back of the hand. And now sense the whole of the right hand, forearm, elbow, right shoulder, whole of the right arm, right side of the neck, chest, rib cage, right side of the belly, hip, right buttock, thigh, knee, shin, calf, top of the foot, top of the right foot. Explore the feeling of the skin on the top of the foot. Now, big right toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, all the toes together. Sole of the right foot, top of the foot, whole of the foot, whole of the right leg. Become aware of the whole right leg and foot. Right side of the torso. Become aware of the right torso. Right arm. Whole of the right arm. Right side of the body. The whole of the right side of the body. Right shoulder. Right upper back. Right lower back. Whole of the back. Whole of the right side of the body. Just be aware of the right side of the body. Now to the left. Bring your awareness to the left hand, thumb, left index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger of the left hand. Awareness now of the palm, back of the left hand. Sense now the whole of the left hand, forearm, elbow, left shoulder, whole of the left arm, left side of the neck, chest, rib cage, left side of the belly, hip, left buttock, thigh, knee, shin, calf, top of the foot. Explore the skin on the top of the foot. Big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, all the toes together. Sole of the left foot, top of the left foot, whole of the foot, whole of the left leg. Become aware of the whole left leg and foot. Left side of the torso. Become aware of the left torso, left arm, whole of the left arm, left side of the body, the whole of the left side of the body, left shoulder, left upper back, left lower back, whole of the left back, whole of the left side of the body. Become aware of the jaw. Now the chin, lower lip, upper lip, inside the mouth. Be aware of any taste or sensation in the mouth. Now the space below the nostrils, left nostril, right nostril, bridge of the nose, right cheek, left cheek, right eye, left eye, right eyelid, left eyelid, whole of the right eye area, whole of the left eye area, right ear, left ear, right temple, left temple, whole of the face, whole of the face, back of the head, the neck. Become aware of the whole of the head and neck. Now bring your awareness to your whole body, your whole body. Become aware of your whole body and the space around you, the whole of the body. Now just be aware of what you were supported by, whatever you were lying on. Feel your support. Feel the earth holding you. Bring your awareness to the center of the chest, your heart space. Resting your awareness at your heart space. Just focus on the heart space. Bring a sense of compassion to this soft heart space. A sense of compassion, acceptance, friendliness, and even love. Imagine you are a seed that has been planted in the soil. Feel the soil all around you, nourishing you, keeping you safe. It has started to rain, and the earth above you is getting wet. And it's making the soil around you moist and cool. The sun starts to shine and the earth starts to dry. And you feel the energy and warmth of the sun. You would like to see the sun and experience its light. After some time, you send out a tiny shoot, breaking the surface of the ground above. At the same time, you start sending roots down into the earth for support and nourishment. You continue to grow up towards the light of the sun, and now you have bright green leaves. You drink water through your roots and absorb sunlight through your leaves. These are your food, and you produce life-giving oxygen for all the animals and people of the world to breathe. Now you are bearing large flowers, and many bees come and spread pollen. Notice the color of your flowers and how the bees are your friend. You are now bearing fruit. What fruit do you wish to produce? People are coming with baskets to pick and enjoy the fruit. The fruit makes them very happy. Now the fruit is falling to the earth beneath and rotting to nourish the soil. You are a seed once more, hidden within the fruit. A whole cycle is beginning again. Become aware of the restful breath, the easeful, effortless way in which the body breathes at rest. Visualize yourself resting here on the earth. Sense your body and be aware of how deeply rested and rejuvenated the body is. Repeat silently 3 times. I have compassion and acceptance for how I am right now, and this allows me to be present in this body. Start to bring awareness to the edges of your body. Become aware of the parts of your body in contact with your support. Be aware of your skin as a safe container for your body. Bring awareness to sounds you can hear, noticing the furthest sound you can hear outside your room. Become aware of the nearest sound you can hear. Notice the sounds the body makes at rest. Be aware of any sensation in the body, such as taste in the mouth or a scent in the air. The touch of your clothing against your skin and the temperature of the air around you. Become aware of how it feels to be fully supported by the earth. Gently start to roll your head from side to side. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Make small movements with your body and start to stretch. When you are ready, roll to one side and stay there for a moment or 2. When you are ready, come up to a comfortable sitting position. So give yourself time to wake up, coming back to the present moment. You might like to rub the palms together and palm your eyes. So have the palms very softly around the eyes, fingertips into the hairline, and open and close the eyes into the darkness of the palms. And then with your fingers, just massage around your jaw. And then massage your shoulder, cross right arm over to the left shoulder and massage your shoulder. And then do that on the other side. And then rub the palms together. Again, bring your awareness into the hips and the feet to bring yourself back. And then just rest your hands on your heart. And as you inhale, breathe in a sense of light and a sense of I am here. And then again, we're going to chant Om Shanti. If you like to take the palms together, remembering this is optional, we'll do this together. So we'll inhale, opening the arms wide. So we're opening out to everybody here in our community, and then bringing that back to our heart. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. In your own breathing rhythm and your own tone, taking an extra breath if you need to, inhaling out to everyone here in our community. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Once more, inhaling. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And then with the eyes closed, resting your hands either on your heart or on your knees. Just allow yourself to be here now, safely in your body, held by the earth.